The movie wasn't flawless. There's stuff to criticize about Black Panther. Um, Not a lot. The movie was great. I give it like a B, right? I don't know. It was good. It was good. I liked it. I liked it about as much as I like Justice League, and I like both of those better than Wonder Woman. So it was. I liked it, but not flawless, man. Come on. I can't. Will no one say anything about this movie? Okay, so first things first. There's a few action scenes when you have the Black Panther fighting guys in black suits and he's chasing them and they're driving black cars and they're shooting black guns. You can't see shit is what I'm saying. You you can't see anything. There was a few scenes, like two or three or four, probably about like there were a few times in the movie because the scenes were filmed at night that I couldn't see anything, dude. Like the lighting was so bad. Like they should have filmed it kind of like they filmed The Dark Knight, where it's almost like they have like this blue light on them or something. And it's even though Batman's wearing all black and everything, I can still see him. I can still see Catwoman and shit. Like this movie, it was really hard to see sometimes. Like um the action itself was maybe 'cause I couldn't see most of it, but I can't take away much from the action in this movie. To be honest, if anything, there's one thing I liked about the action in general was probably just their technology. It was fun to see. They had this thing where they could remotely drive cars. It was pretty cool. They had like a car chase scene with it. It was uh but the fighting and shit, like I don't remember much of it. I don't remember much of it. It was kind of hard. Wow, yeah, it wasn't that great. It was pretty generic. It's pretty bad. It was better than Wonder Woman's action though. So I mean, but that's not saying much. Um, and those would be about the only things. The final action scene, or the final fight scenes, was like two battles happening. One of them I could see, the other one I couldn't see because it was happening in a dark place. So what I'm saying is, this movie is not flawless. The thing I enjoyed about this movie the most, similar to Wonder Woman, are the characters and like what they're talking about and the story happening behind this, minus the politicization of it all. And but the story itself was nice. The conflict T'Challa was feeling in his heart, like in his body, was nice. The characters' reactions to this news or to these events, I enjoyed seeing it. It had so much tension with very little action, but it was because you were just the story itself was interesting. The overall story, however, and this is just due to me not being a normie, but when it comes to comic books and stuff, but I've seen this story so this particular Black Panther story, not verbatim, not like entirely, but the overall story about him becoming the king and how he wants to. I've seen the story like 6 times already, like 6 different movies and shit, like TV shows. I've seen it. I've seen it so many times, but and it's the same for like the Iron Man movie. Well, no, when I was a kid, no, that wasn't true actually, because I wasn't that 2008. I wasn't as heavy into comic books and stuff as I was. I mean, I was, but I didn't know as much. I'm getting off the point. Black Panther was cool, but for as great as it was a character piece, because I loved the characters in this movie, they were all amazing. Um, as an action film, a superhero film, yeah, it wasn't that great, and that's not a good thing. You know what I mean? Like, not to say that it takes away from the whole movie, because I can still watch the movie, but like I wanted some good ass superhero shit in this movie. That should be like the number one focus, and really, it kind of felt like that wasn't the number one focus. It's like it was the last focus. Like they just added action scenes in it after they wanted to finish telling their little story because they wanted to push their little message. Whatever it is. But yeah, the action seemed like it was an afterthought, dude. It didn't really stand out. Wasn't really spectacular. It was, you know, it was. I had a hard time seeing half of it. The stuff I could see was just pretty. Like I said, the world was great. The setting was great. The technology was fun to see, and everything. the supporting cast, the non-Wakandans in the movie were fun. They were awesome, right? The villain was. I really did like him. I loved his swag, his charisma as a villain. Even though I think like his overall logical processing, it was pretty. I mean, I get that there's the emotional reason he's doing it, and that totally makes sense. But it's several different ways you can go about doing what you wanted to do, as opposed to becoming the Killmonger, right? Like, I mean, that was funny to me. I was like, your dad's dead. Get over your dead dad. uh, mm, mm. But the movie was fun. It really was. It's just the action was mediocre, man. Yeah, it was just mediocre, and like it wasn't that phenomenal. And as I sit here and think about it, the next day I'm not like losing my mind. You know, even with Justice League, I woke up the next day just thinking about that scene when Superman was fighting the League, and so I was like, what the fuck is happening? You know, like because it was that cool to witness. When I finished watching like Homecoming and stuff, you know, it was great action. Even though Ragnarok had some pretty cool scenes, I still think about. But when it comes to Black Panther, one, I had trouble seeing half of it, and the stuff I could see was just pretty generic. Nothing wasn't really spectacular. What was spectacular was the world they live in and the technology they use, but the action itself was kind of mediocre. And I do go watch superhero movies for superhero action. A story is nice, but the fact that it was the main focus of this movie kind of just puts it a little bit down on my peg, to be honest. I'll watch it again, but yeah, I'll watch it again. I mean, I can't say I wouldn't, but like, there's other movies I'll watch again before I watch Black Panther again. Oh, and the actress who plays Shuri, oh my god, like that's best character in the movie. The best character. I don't know. Anyway, it's your boy Sophus Hell Hydra.